Okay, to start out with doing announcements, you need to make sure you have this TV on, which is the big TV, and then the computer, and they're both hooked up together, so you want to make sure that the cords are on. And the computer lags a little bit, so you usually want to watch the TV. And you can, like, for other equipment, is like the green screen right here, and you can put it behind you when you're doing announcements, and it's just to like put backgrounds in and stuff. And then if you wear like the suit, then you'll be cut out, which, I mean, you can do that if you want. And you don't have to wear the hat, so then it's pretty much just like a floating head almost. And then the tripod, so we just use this, so that way, like when you're doing announcements, you just put the camera on top of it, and then it just doesn't move. So you want to hook it up. You just take it and then screw it into the camera and then lock it in so it doesn't move while you're doing announcements.
So another thing you have to get to know is the camera. To open it is how you turn it on. There's different places for the SD cards. In this specific one, it's on the bottom. And to put it on the tripod, you would do what she said, and you would screw it on, and then it would sit like that. And then when you are done using the camera, you take the SD card out, and you will put it in this like black box, which is plugged into here. And then once it goes in there, then you go to your library and you put everything into the E drive, because only people from this computer can get into the E drive, and all the other drives are for either yearbook or other classes that Ms. Prod has.
Okay, so when you want to edit the video, Chloe, you want to come closer? Okay, so you want to, so let's just take a video here. We're gonna take this one. You open up the Adobe, and then you click on Video Editor, and then it takes a little bit to load. And then you can open, like for instance, we already have things saved, so you just open a project, and then like our semester, we have a specific intro, so we just click on that. Okay, so that's not working right now. So we pretty much just plug it in right here, and it only works on this computer. So here's like the intro and stuff, and then to edit it, you just, sometimes you can go to a certain spot, and if something's wrong, you just click this little cut button. Then you can just delete it like that, and then it's just, you pretty much edited that part out. And then to add stuff in, you just click Add Media, Files and Folders, and then just click on a specific thing. And then you just drag it in. And that's pretty much all you do for that, and then it's right there. So, and then, like Tara said, you always want to put, like, if you have new stuff, you put it into this, obviously, like Tara said, into the SD card. You transfer it into the E drive, because that's the only way you can get it onto Adobe. So, yeah.
And then in the hallway, sometimes you can like see the TVs, and they have the announcements on them, and that's what you do on this computer underneath the TV. And you just add all the announcements that they had said on like the TV, and you can make only the important ones you put on here, like lunch and food drive. And some people added, like, you're like assigned to different things every day in this class. So then when you add them, you can just, it's just like PowerPoint. So you either add a slide, and then you have to add pictures, and then you make it creative. And then after you're done here, you have to press present, which is just like that. And then you have to go to all 5 TVs. There's one TV in the office, one TV in the senior hallway, one TV right outside the study hall, and then 2 TVs in the lunchroom that you would have to walk to. Yeah.
So for announcements, you usually, so Nancy in the office takes and does the announcements every single day. So to get the announcements for every day, you just copy and paste what's on the school website, and you just put it into like a Word document like this, so it shows all the announcements for the day, and then you put it up for them to read, and it's ready to go. Can we show them like TV to TV? How to turn the TVs on?
Yeah. Each TV has a different channel. If you wanted the TV to watch announcements, you would go to channel 78. And if you wanted signs, you would go to 77.
And we can show you that. Signs wherever you want it to go. So like right now the signs are on, so then you just leave it at that.
Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question about like back in the room.
Okay, we'll go back to the other room. Everybody follow.
Get my text.
Oh, look at it. It's funny.
Okay, I have a question. Like, can you show us how, like, when you give the news, do you have to memorize like everything, or because like I noticed you guys don't have sheets on the table?
Good question.
So can you like show us like how you give it exactly?
So like Natalie said with this, when Nancy, when she puts the stuff online, then we copy and paste this into a Word document, and then what we do is we make it really big. So then if I'm standing over here, I could see that like clear as day, because you just make it really big, and then they'll be able to read it. And as they are reading it, there's a person sitting at that computer to scroll down, and then it does lag a little bit, so when you scroll down, try to scroll down fast and not take so many time to do it.
Okay, and then like how do you get like the videos, like 'cause sometimes you guys like have videos that you put on the announcements, like you obviously didn't take it that day, so
Right. So if we did some, like on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we do longer videos, longer announcements, so it's more fun for people to watch. And there's lots of folders, and we normally use old stuff, which is just a bunch of things from other different, like other years' creative videos that they made. And then if we make those videos, then in a couple years they can use our videos, and they just keep adding in, and we just keep putting them in the same folder, and then yeah, anything.
And another place that we get them, obviously only yearbook girls can access it, but it's in the yearbook file. We have a lot of older stuff in there, like, you know, for instance, when we do stories, we put in the school pictures, and we have all their school pictures in like the 2017 yearbook file, and like I said, only the yearbook girls can like access it. But it's a good thing to use for when we want to stick like random pictures in, or like random videos that we have. And like when you want to find creative videos and stuff, you can just look on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, anything like that, just to get like any inspiration or something like that. Any more questions?
Right. Back to the editing. What if I were cutting a clip and I accidentally cut the wrong part? Is there a way to get that clip back?
Yeah, so like, let's say I wanted to cut some of this video. Actually, I'll go back. So if I want to cut it, I can always zoom in to get more of an idea of where the audio is and where I want to listen to. And so if I want to cut off the end, and so I delete this, but then I cut off too much, then you can just press the undo button and it'll just come right back. Is that what you were asking?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, and then to help with it, like zooming in, like if you wanted to cut out this little part where there's no talking, then you can always just like, you know, like it tells you exactly when we stop talking, so you don't have to play it over and over again.
Right. And if you want to cut it out in the middle, you cut, so first you cut this beat where it begins, and then where they start talking again, you cut it right there and just delete it out. So you could just cut it right in the middle. You can cut it anywhere you need to.
So that is how you edit.
Wait, I have a question. So like you and Jared are on there,
Right.
and like Natalie and Peyton, I think, were on the other one. Like how do you know who goes when?
Oh,
Right.
so we have a sign-up sheet, like, so specific people that go every single week. So, for instance, today it was me and Peyton that read, and then Taylor did signs, and then a specific person does the editing. So we have like a specific like layout, how like who does it every day, who does what, and it's always editing, reading, and slides. So, any more questions? All right, sounds good.